Oh, jolly, jolly early today because, and a little bit chaotic, because often these things are chaotic, aren't they? But because our internet has been down for 16 hours, so this is another cobbled together production via various means. I am somewhat furious with our service provider. Let's hope, let's see if the audio capture works. That's Bundu Networks in Nottingham Road and Liquid Telecom, their provider. So yeah, I said that to them. So it's lunchtime here. It's 12 o'clock lunchtime here in South Africa, which must mean it's 11 o'clock in London and about this time in Paris and other times. So here's some news for today, the 23rd. Can you tell I'm flustered? Friday, the 23rd of October, 2020. Where do we start today? Hive Mapper we did yesterday. So Horizon by Tyler's, some big updates to them. Nice fellows. If you've got if you're doing some industrial work and you need to plan around your missions, then they're great folks. So have a look at that. PS Aerospace, the 2020 cohort of US Space Force Accelerator. So I had to run that. That's quite funny, isn't it? I shouldn't denigrate the Space Force, I suppose, but anything that stands up with the Star Trek logo, well, what can we say? Where? Now, that's an interesting one. It's interesting not because of the amount of money that they're raising. It's interesting because of who they're raising it with. They're raising it with Skydio. And of course, the Skydio 2 is the perfect platform to do or fully autonomous indoor inspections. So I think we can see pretty well where the folks at Skydio are taking those platforms, and those platforms indoors, completely outside of the remit of any aviation authority anywhere in the world. So a huge market there for the Skydio platform. I shall watch that with interest. That's quite an interesting thing now. What else are we going to look at? We're going to look at Klaus. There again, more space stuff. We're going to like space stuff. And then Leonardo demonstrating with the Wildcats, some teaming. That's happened around and about, of course. So I'm not quite sure where the first lies in that. And I'm quite interested in that airframe. It looks very, very like Duran's airframe, but it doesn't have all the multi-rotor bits in it. So yet another copy of the Alti airframe out there to go with match the Australian complete rip-off of it. That's very interesting. Some tricky folks out there. Perhaps whoever designed it just rebadged it for another company, selling it again and again. Parrot. Now, we had an announcement yesterday, didn't we, from Parrot, teaming up with another company, and they're teaming up with Colorado Drone Chargers. Well, so what, you say? So what, Gary? Well, not only do they have the ability to build the Blue SUS at scale, they seem to be making sure all the bits and pieces that you need for day-to-day operation are built out as well. So it's very impressive. They're building an impressive ecosystem. And I will say it again, I have a feeling they're the only real Blue SUAS company that can meet the game. I can't think of a phrase to go with that. So I'm watching very closely who Parrot's teaming up with. That's very interesting. I hear on the grapevine that the next pick of the next cohort, the next group of Blue SUS is 3 to 5 years away. So I guess if that's true, then all of the current 5 Blue SUS suppliers have got time to make hay whilst the sun shines. I cannot believe that'd be allowed to stand. If you're in America and you want to produce platforms, you should be jumping up and down and shouting about that if that proves to be true. So I hope you do if you're in dear America. And lastly, our dear friends at Involi, get involved in something in Canada, some more trials over there. Great team from Switzerland, really nice people, and I'm glad that we're carrying news from them again. So that's it for this Friday, this chaotic Friday, cobble this together Friday. Have a lovely weekend, dear viewer, wherever you might be. Wear a mask, wash your hands, stay away from people. Be safe, and if there's anything on SUS News that you like, then please, I would appreciate it if you would reshare it via your socials. It helps us a very great deal. And if you're wanting to send us any press releases, just email them to me, Gary@susnews.com. It's down the bottom. and we will run them. Getting a lot of interest out of India at the moment. So if you're in India and you've got something, then send it on. India is now the #2 country that we reach after the USA and then the UK. So USA, India, UK is the current way it rolls. Anyway, enough for now. Have a lovely weekend. See you all again next week on Monday at the normal time. Cheers for now.